Hey, so Euro 2016 has just started and I am very excited. And if it's anything like the Premier League win, with Leicester just going from relegation to the top of the Premier League and then the top teams all completely failing. Chelsea, I'm looking at you. Then in the likes of the Prem, Romania will beat Slovakia in the final of the Euro, and Belgium, Italy, France, England, Germany, and Spain will all get knocked out in the group stages. I reckon it's going to be fun for me, an Australian, who has to wake up at 2 a.m. or 5 a.m. to watch these matches live. And so people ask me, well, why don't you go? First of all, I have school. Second of all, it is really expensive for Australians to go. We're on like the other side of the world. Plus, not to mention, there isn't really a reason for us to go. Yeah, so if it was the World Cup, then, that's understandably, that's a really big event. But this is the Euros, and there's no reason for us to go to the Euros, it's just not as big. Plus, Australia's not even in it. And before all of you internet warriors start typing in the comments something like, why would Australia be in the Euros? It's European Championship. Yeah, that is a good point. However, we are in Eurovision. Honestly though, why are we in Eurovision? Anyway, so back on track. So whenever there's like a major tournament, right, like the World Cup, the Olympics, Euro 2016, it will attract millions, even billions of viewers sometimes. And a distinct group or groups of people can be made out in this millions and billions of people. So without further ado, here we go. The bandwagon. Ah, yes, the bandwagons. Truly the classiest people I have ever met. These are the people that supported Brazil in 2006 because they won it in 2002. They supported Italy in 2010 because they won it in 2006. And they supported Spain in the last World Cup because Spain won it in 2010. I think you see a trend here. These guys are basically the international version of Chelsea fans. And an easy way to tell is like, if your friend supported France in the last World Cup or something, and then this Euro 2016, they're all like, yeah bro, I love Germany ever since I was a kid. I grew up with them. In fact, I raised them myself. That's how much I love them. Shut up. We all know that you're a bandwagon. And then the worst part is, if you call them out, they will give you so many excuses as to why they're not a bandwagon. Like, if I notice this is going on, I'll say, hey mate, why are you acting like such a bandwagon? And then immediately, no, I'm not a bandwagon, okay? The history of Germany, I know every single thing, okay? I supported Germany ever since I was a kid, I know everything about them. And then the night before, they were probably on the computer, like, okay, history of Germany. Ozil is German? The Goers! I'm sorry, I couldn't think of a more creative name for this one. So there's two types of goers. And the first one is kind of the opposite of the bandwagon in a way. They are so devoted to their team, they will go watch every single match ever. And no matter what happens, they will still go watch that match. So like 3 players were involved in some sex scandal, 2 players involved in a drug scandal, another player involved in a scandal. And after all that, they will still be the #1 fan of that team. Like, I'm sure all of you who follow football will know that what happened with Adam Johnson. These guys, if they liked Adam Johnson, they will have gone to his jail cell and asked for his autograph. And then there's the second type of goers that they don't even go to watch football. They're honestly probably just there to get really drunk and jump off the Eiffel Tower or something. Honestly, they probably didn't even know what Euro 2016 was before their friend told them about it or something. They probably just hitched a ride with their friend who was like, hey dude, do you want to go to France, watch Euro 2016? And they were probably like, hey, yeah, I'll go, I love football. I love how Jamie Vardy won the Bundesliga with Barcelona. The observers. The observers are those guys that will not watch a single match but somehow know every single detail of the tournament. And if they do watch anything from a match, it's probably just the first 2 minutes of the highlight reel or something. Like, I honestly don't know where they get their information from. The night before, I'll be like, hey, you watching the match tomorrow morning? And they'll be like, no, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm like, yeah, okay, no worries, I'll just watch it myself. And then the next day, they come up to you and they're like, hey, did you see Jamie Vardy's winning goal? That was amazing. What? And they don't even support anyone. Like, why are you keeping track of the tournament when you don't support anyone, you don't watch the matches? Hell, you probably don't even like football! And another thing about it is that they will always predict the winner 2 weeks before the tournament starts and get it absolutely spot on. I honestly don't know why they're not just betting all their money, because they never get anything wrong. And that brings me on to the betters. Oh my god, man, these guys will bet on some of the dumbest shit and lose so much money. And then they'll make that one semi-decent bet and then pretend that they're the gods of betting. Like, I don't understand. Why are you betting $50 on Wales getting more than 8 corners against France? What kind of bet is that? You're probably the kind of person that goes and buys a coffee from Starbucks when there's clearly a much better, much cheaper coffee shop with more experienced baristas right down the corner. You are the type of person that probably could have gotten that $50 normal Triton gaming headset and been happy with your life. But no, you spent $300 on your Macintosh Vegas Studio X175 Gold Edition headset. Why must you spend so much money? You have me feeling like my parents. Adem, why are you spending so much money? Huh? You want in your face? If you have that much money to spend, please at least spend it on me. Not France losing to Romania 4-1. The trash talkers. These people will do nothing but trash talk. That was kind of obvious though. It was in the name. Legit, all they will do is talk about how bad a certain play was, which team shouldn't be in the Euros, which players should be kicked from the England squad. And just as a side note, the England squad has basically turned into a reptilian enclosure with snakes like Delph and Sterling in there. These guys will criticize every little thing and it annoys me so much. Like, I don't see any reason why you can't just settle down and enjoy the matches. But no, they just have to put their negative opinions out there to feel acknowledged. And I get it, like a little trash talk can be fun sometimes, like just a bit of banter, you know? I trash talk Liverpool like all the time with my mates. But when it is your sole purpose to talk about how if Ronaldo was standing 3 more meters to the left, he would have scored, you need to settle the F down. The Snapchatters. This! Oh my god, I am so done with this. These people will be watching a game and have 200 seconds of Snapchat on their story. My friend does this all the time and it's so annoying. And what's even worse is that I hate myself because I look through every goddamn second of it. I don't know why. I just look at every single part and it's so dumb because I will complain about how their story is so long and then continue to watch the rest of it. And these people don't even Snapchat the highlights or something. Like, sorry to call out my friend here, but this one time he was watching his Liverpool match and someone was crying on the opposite team and he Snapchatted this and wrote, "Your tears taste delicious," in all caps. Like, it's not even a goal worth Snapchatting or like an amazing assist. These people will probably Snapchat the manager handshaking the other manager rather than someone passing to another player and scoring a goal. Like, they have the weirdest captions and what they actually take photos of and I just can't look away. I'll just be looking through it like, why am I looking at this? I love it so much. Please don't waste my life like that. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that and hopefully you won't have to deal with these kinds of people. And if you are one of those people, please, for the love of God, change. If you enjoyed that video, please give it a thumbs up and a thumbs down if you didn't like my face in camera. Or you can be one of those passive people that just looks at the video and doesn't like or dislike. And you can subscribe right here on my left. Or right. I'm not sure. This is my first video, so I don't know where it's gonna be. And if you thought I missed any type of people, please comment in the comment section down below. And if there's enough suggestions, I'll maybe make one in 2 years' time for the World Cup version. Anyway, I'll see you guys later and just go out there and have a bit of fun.